Hey gang, and welcome to another Animal Crossing video. I'm Crossing Channel, and right now a lot of people seem to be wondering about the future of Animal Crossing New Horizons and whether we'll see any significant content updates anytime in the future. A lot of people were incredibly disappointed after E3 2021 we didn't get any news about the game at all, and thankfully Nintendo has answered our prayers and has actually responded to this, something that I think a lot of us were hoping for. Communication with Nintendo has always been a bit of an issue, but there's recently been an interview with Doug Bowser, and he's kind of mentioned very subtly about the future of Animal Crossing New Horizons, so I'm going to be sharing what he said within this video. So let's get straight into this. Now recently there was actually a little interview with, I believe, The Verge, and I'm getting this from a website called My Nintendo News where they shared this specific segment about the interview with Doug Bowser. Now generally speaking they just kind of talked about Nintendo's plans with the future, but they did mention Animal Crossing New Horizons a little bit too, which makes a lot of sense because Animal Crossing New Horizons is literally their biggest game. It is practically the best-selling game on the Nintendo Switch, just behind Mario Kart 8 Deluxe. So Nintendo has kind of noticed that players were really disappointed that at E3 2021 we didn't see any new information about the game. Of course, Nintendo wouldn't be able to miss it when the game was literally trending on Twitter that people were so disappointed we didn't get any news, and I think that's kind of pushed their hand to kind of respond a little bit. Now, nothing else too interesting was said, but this little very interesting excerpt was kind of said, so I want to share that with you guys now. This is what Doug Bowser said in the interview. He said, "While we didn't talk about it during the E3 Nintendo Direct, we absolutely have plans going forward to ensure the 30 million people who have islands out there have new and fun activities to engage with," Bowser says. "Look for more to come." Now, I think a lot of us did expect to see more updates for Animal Crossing New Horizons, but it is really nice to see Nintendo actually officially respond to us and let us know that the game is going to get updated going forward. I think so many people felt disheartened and worried that Nintendo didn't care anymore, and I know that for plenty of you, you may still feel this way, understandably, after we haven't gotten too much communication with the game. But I do think it is really great that Doug Bowser decided to actually respond and let Animal Crossing players know that more is still on the way. Nintendo has never been amazing at communication, and I want to say this as someone who does really love Nintendo, that is something they could improve with a lot. So I'm really happy to see this interview and Doug Bowser directly say that yes, there are still more exciting things to come for Animal Crossing New Horizons. Now, we really don't know what these will be at this current time. It literally could be small seasonal items and updates. For example, NW Player kind of data mines the game every month when a new update comes out, and they did discover that we are going to see some kind of new update in the summertime most likely. These numbers here are all messed up, so it might seem really confusing, but basically number 17 is missing, and that would be summer update second, or I guess fall update first. I definitely think we will see an update before August because they need to update the game to add in the fireworks festivals for 2021, which is currently something that isn't programmed into this year, and of course to add new seasonal items. But it is entirely possible that we could get even more exciting updates in the future. It's really hard to say with what Doug Bowser has kind of said. It is incredibly vague, and I believe intentionally so, probably because he doesn't even know exactly what the developers are planning on doing, at least sort of in the very sort of minute details kind of way. But I do think it's good news that they continue to, let us know that the game is going to get updates in the future. But I'd love for you guys to leave your thoughts in the comment section down below and let me know what you think about this little interview. Are you happy that Nintendo has finally communicated with us and responded that we will continue to see nice surprises in the game's future? I certainly am happy that they've given us a little bit of communication. I think that was the right path forward, especially with how disappointed everyone was. If you enjoyed the video, be sure to leave a like, and if you made it to the end, be sure to comment Bob's Gang down below so I know that you did. You can also subscribe and turn on those channel notifications for more Animal Crossing videos. If you want to help support my channel, become a member of the Bob's Gang by clicking the join button down below. You can get a whole bunch of cool perks for doing so, and it helps support my channel too.